Yo, what is going on today, guys? Welcome to something really different here. Actually, we've never done this before on the channel, but I've always had this idea in the back of my mind, and I was originally going to do this probably sometime last year, but things got in the way, and you know, that obviously never really happened. But unfortunately, I've been pretty busy these past couple weeks, so my friend Monkiez is actually going to step in and upload a video for me. I've always had this idea of sort of, you know, giving, I guess, smaller channels or some underrated YouTubers some light, some time to shine here on my channel. Maybe get them some exposure. Maybe you guys will enjoy their content and go subscribe to them, and you know, help them out a little bit. You know, spread the love. We gotta build each other up. We can't tear each other down. That's not how things work. It's not how things get done. But anyway, let me know if you guys do enjoy this thing. If I do this again, it probably won't be for a very long time. Like I said, I don't want like just a ton of people to be uploading to my channel, because obviously you guys came here for me. This is my channel. You guys subscribe to see my videos. But maybe you'll enjoy Monkiez. If you do, his links will be in the description. You can go check him out. Go show him some love, some support. He uploads really good videos, and I wouldn't let him upload to my channel if I didn't have faith in him. So that's that. Let me know if you guys are okay with this, if you guys ever want to see this again. If you don't, it's completely fine. I get it. I always had my doubts about doing this, but yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let Monkiez take it away.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Monkiez, and welcome to a Pokemon Top 5. Ever since the third generation of Pokemon, Nintendo has added abilities into the Pokemon series. Abilities are traits that every Pokemon has that can give them an advantage in battle. There are a countless number of them in the games. Some abilities even have the same effect, just with a different name. However, certain Pokemon have different abilities that are like no others. These are exclusive or signature abilities. Exclusive abilities are either given to legendary Pokemon or mythical Pokemon, or other Pokemon that have gimmicks around them. Some of these abilities change a Pokemon's form, others can boost your stats, and some can even protect you from being damaged. Of course, with the addition of new games to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sun and Moon, there were more abilities added. Some of these abilities have a lore behind them, and some are just outright cool. I like many of these and introduced in the newest game, so today I thought I'd do a countdown of my top 5 favorite exclusive abilities in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. At the end of the video, if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, why don't we jump right into the list. Coming in number 5 slot is the exclusive ability for Wishy-Washy, Schooling. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, the first time you encounter a Wishy-Washy is in the second trial on Akala Island at Brooklet Hill. When the trial first starts, you have to find Wishy-Washys in the bay and continue chasing them. The totem Pokemon, however, is a Wishy-Washy, but it's in its school form. Wishy-Washy's solo form fails in comparison to its school form. The way the ability works is that once Wishy-Washy has reached level 20, it can change to its form. As long as Wishy-Washy has not gone under 25% of its max health, it will remain in the form. When the school form is in play, there is a change in the Pokemon stats. All of Wishy-Washy's stats except for HP and speed boost by over 100 points. Even though schooling makes Wishy-Washy really strong, that's not necessarily why it makes it one of my favorites. I really like the concept behind the ability. In the real world, fish travel in schools. How cool is it that a group of Wishy-Washy can gather together and take on any opponent? My fourth favorite exclusive ability in Pokemon Sun and Moon has to be Shields Down. This ability is exclusive to Pokemon Minior. Minior is one of those Pokemon that just fits the theme of the game. Its gimmick is sort of like Wishy-Washy's, but there's no real downside to either of its forms. If Minior is above half health, it'll go into its Meteor form. This obviously will raise its defenses. Once Minior has gone under the halfway point of its health, it will break out of its form and go into its core form. The core form will switch its defenses and attack stats, and its speed will double to 120. I mainly like Shields Down because of its use in battle. When it's in its Meteor form, you can use its high defenses to use setup moves like Autotomize, Shield Smash, and Cosmic Power. When your stats are finally set up, just start wreaking havoc in your core form. That base 100 attack stat and base 120 speed can come in handy when taking on foes, and it allows you to hit decently hard and outspeed a number of things. Core form Minior is not a force to be dealt with lightly. Now, the third exclusive ability on this list isn't necessarily exclusive to one Pokemon. It's actually exclusive to 7 Pokemon, or should I say Ultra Beasts in this case. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, we were introduced to a new type of Pokemon known as Ultra Beasts. These were not legendaries or mythical Pokemon. They were known to be from another universe and came to the Alola region. The ability they all share is known as Beast Boost. Beast Boost is a stat boosting ability and is really only useful for battling. It has no effect on the overworld or outside of battle. The way this ability works is that it's kinda like the ability Moxie, but with a twist. Instead of boosting the attack stat of the user when your opponent faints, it boosts the stat that you're most proficient in. For example, if your highest stat is your speed stat, then every time you make your opponent faint, your speed stat will go up by 1 stage. This ability is really good in the competitive scene and allows you to hit harder or even get an edge on your opponent and outspeed them when they wouldn't expect it. Coming in number 2 slot has to be the signature ability of my boy, my lizard in crime, Salandit. Oh yeah, and Salazzle too, I guess. Don't get me wrong, Salazzle's kinda cool, I guess, but Salandit, my god, that is one amazing Pokemon. But anyway, Salandit's ability is known as Corrosion. Corrosion allows Salandit to poison other poison type Pokemon. This ability basically allows him to inflict poison on Pokemon that are immune to it, so basically other poison types and steel type Pokemon. Not to mention that its name is really fitting. Corrosion is a chemical attack on steel and other kinds of metals. The attack wears down the metals, making them brittle and easier to break and crack. Poison slowly wears down a Pokemon and makes it easier to take out the Pokemon as well. There isn't really much to say about Corrosion, but it is a great ability for all the great reasons. My favorite exclusive ability in Pokemon Sun and Moon has to be the ability exclusive to the 3 Zygarde forms, Power Construct. In Pokemon X and Y, the Pokemon Zygarde was introduced, but not really expanded upon. He was really just left alone in Terminus Cave with no backstory or anything surrounding him. He had the ability Aura Break, which is really useless unless you're facing Xerneas or Yveltal. He was one of those legendaries. He wasn't all that, but he wasn't that bad either. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, that all completely changed. When the Generation 7 games were announced, Game Freak decided to shine some light on Zygarde. His normal form was known as his 50% form, and he was given a 10 and 100% form. His ability allows him to activate his 100% form, and this is known as Power Construct. Power Construct only works with his 50 and 10% forms in battle. Once either of their forms go below 50% of their total health, its ability will activate it. Instead of hindering the Pokemon like Wishy-Washy's ability, it actually powers up the Pokemon. At 50% health, the Zygarde taps into his hidden potential and activates his perfect form. This is especially cool as Zygarde is finally being given the attention that he deserves, and his perfect form looks sick. So that is me for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and check out my channel if you haven't heard of me before, and check out a video I did on the lowest Pokemon damage in the Alola region. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys later.